Man, here it is, the 2025 Vulcan S650. We're fixing to ride it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stay with me. Here we go. Let's turn the key on, get this thing started up. It is in neutral. You do have a gear selector right there, or gear indicator. We do have a gas gauge there, full tank. You do have a clock there and a mile per gallon. This bike does have ABS. It's going to blow you away what this bike sells for. Let's get going. Quit talking. Huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki that always allows me to ride this stuff. Their details and information are always in the description below. They're here in Plano, Texas, and they're one of the biggest volume dealers in the country. So this thing redlines at 9,500 RPM. We've got a bunch more bikes coming up this year for 25. We're going to do a Hayabusa ZX14 comparison. I rode both of those, and I rode this bike. I rode another version of this year, and I'll link that to this video. And the one thing I can tell you about this is they have the Ergo Fit system for these in the dealership. Now, not every dealership participates with that. Let me tell you what I like about this bike the very most. As for a beginner or a new rider, the seat height is 27 inches off the ground, and if you needed to put your feet down real quick, your feet are out in front of you, all you have to do is hit the brake, put your feet down, your feet go straight down. There's no pedals to interfere with your feet. Here we go. We'll talk about some of the numbers on this bike, and I know them all. This bike makes 67 horsepower, and it is a 6-speed transmission, makes 67 horsepower, and the torque on it, I believe max torque is at 6,600, max horsepower is at 8,800. Make sure I'm getting the right view. This does have a 18-inch front wheel, and it is a solid mag wheel. So this is a really good looking bike, and I'll jump off of it here in 3 or 4 minutes. I just love riding this bike. It is just super comfortable, super easy to ride. This does have the 650 Ninja motor in it. This bike does not have the slipper clutch, which ain't a big deal. That's more on sport bikes and stuff. But the levers are totally adjustable, or they are adjustable. They've got these wheels on them that you can adjust them back or forward. This bike has a 3.4 or 3.7 gallon gas tank. Everything is real simple on this bike, real simple. I call it simple stupid. But the seat height is what is so nice. If you were height challenged or, a shorter person, you could definitely, I've got a 30-inch inseam and my legs are they are bent, and I am flat-footed. You should be able to see that. Your 4-way flashers are there. It's all real simple stuff. Blinkers are there. Push in to cancel. Your blinkers up there. We've got a car behind us, and I'm looking in my mirrors. I always look in my mirrors at red lights because I'm worried about somebody picking me off from the rear. But this thing has plenty of horsepower, plenty of torque. It's got 38mm throttle bodies on it, which is probably why you can hear that whoa. Come on, I'm sorry, ma'am. But, man, just a super forgivable bike. I'm going to jump off of it up here and kind of walk you around it. This two-tone paint is gorgeous. It's got like this teal green. It's a black metallic and a gray metallic. There's not a flaw in this paint. Kawasaki they just do their paint right. It does have a neutral indicator. You can watch that. I'll pull it up. It has a positive neutral finder in the transmission, so neutral's always going to be really easy to find. We're behind 7-Eleven, so we'll make this quick so they don't call the cops on us. Put that kickstand down. Super easy to get off. The back of it is super low, but they do have that Ergo fit system where they can move the pegs, your I call them forward controls, or your foot pegs, out or in for you. They offer a couple different seats, and I know Plano Kawasaki is active in that Ergo fit system, so they've got all that stuff in stock. You can pull those handlebars back. You do have solid mags with those teal pinstripes on it. Super good looking. You got your front rotor here, your 2-piston Nissan caliper. That is an 18-inch 120/70 R18 tire. That's a Dunlop Sport Mag, so a really good looking tire. Here's what will just blow you away about this bike. 2025 Vulcan Cafe ABS, $79.99. That's cheap, man. With a warranty. I mean, it's a brand new bike. But you have a Nissan single piston caliper in the back, the rear caliper. Look at this bike. Just look at it. I love this color combination, this silver, and this looks like a dark gray green with teal. Just a really attractive bike. Look at that. I mean, you took Kawasaki off of it and ride down the road, somebody probably think it's a Harley, and it's what, 14 grand cheaper. And I'm not saying it's trying to imitate a Harley, but you do have 5 inches of ground clearance from the very bottom of the frame. I believe it is a 90-inch total length with a 60-inch wheelbase from axle to axle. It's 44 inches tall from the ground all the way to the top of the mirrors. I believe it's 34 inches wide. So your handlebars, everything, your levers are 33 or 34. I'll put that right number up here. We'll go into the control here. You can do your range there, 132 miles. This gets about 55, 60 miles a gallon. Trip A, trip B, mile per gallon. Let's get back on it and ride this. This is so much fun just to ride a simple, easy bike. It is water cooled. You can see the radiator there. I'm going to say this, and I always say it, there's the oil filter down there. Super easy to change the oil filter. It is a twin cylinder, 649 cc. There's your oil sight glass. When you stand it up, straight up, the oil will come up and show you that it's halfway up if you've got your oil level set right. There's your oil fill. You can take this and adjust your preload right here with a spanner wrench, like a $7 tool. They do have all kinds of aftermarket for this. Seats, handlebars, mirrors, anything you can buy for a Harley-Davidson, you can buy for this. You could even take this cafe part off if you didn't like it. I think it looks really cool. It's smoked. It knocks a little bit of wind off of you, but if you didn't like it, you could take those bolts off, slip that off. Wanted to go dirty one day and just go dirty. That's crazy. But anyways, and my mind ain't dirty. But man, if y'all like this kind of content, we've got at least 1 or 2 videos coming every week. So we're keeping this channel popping. Last year we did, I believe it was 72 or 77 videos. We did a bunch. Aprilias, Suzuki's, Piaggio scooters, everything. Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, Aprilias. They've got it all at Plano Kawasaki. Man, thank y'all so much. We are growing quick. I was just contacted by a major manufacturer. Make sure my camera's still in view. Yep. It's an Italian manufacturer. If you can guess who it is, leave me a comment in the comment section. But they're going to be dropping some bikes off at my house, and we're going to review them. I told them I'd do it. So we're going to take that on. But man, 73 mile an hour in 4th gear. Let's put it up 6. We're running 56 mile an hour at 4,200 RPM. The rear brake is right there. You do have ABS on this, so if you needed to really clamp down on those brakes, you don't have to worry about going over the handlebars. It's ABS just like in your car. It won't totally lock up. Man, Whataburger. Ooh, that sounds good. We better stop here. Man, those brakes are super adequate. 5.1 inches of front travel. Those are 41 millimeter forks. And you do have that lay down shock in the back that's preload adjustable if you want to carry a passenger. This is probably one of the better beginner bikes. It's super beginner friendly, but man, what an awesome fun bike. I mean, it's just fun, it's just simple, and that says a lot. But for $79.99, how can you go wrong? But huge thank you, Suzuki, Moto Guzzi, Aprilia, Plano Kawasaki Suzuki. They've got all this stuff up here: jet skis, side-by-sides, air-conditioned side-by-sides. They're one of the country's biggest volume dealers. But we're going to hit that neutral. There's that neutral. You seen that neutral light come on? Man, what an awesome year. Thanks for riding with me. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure you're subscribed. God bless.